All right, everybody, welcome back to a pair of sneakerheads channel. Thank you for tuning in today. Today we are going to be reviewing a pair of Nike Dunk SBs. So excuse me, no, not Nike Dunk SBs, Nike Dunk Lows. These are actually called the Retro SEs, or by the actual name of what they wanted them to be called the Frankensteins. So that's what we're going to be reviewing today. Let's go ahead and just get right into it here. Very excited to show you guys these. I was looking on StockX with, just my lady overnight, and we wound up finding these gems, from what I thought, and I just really like the color palette. So again, let's just get into it. I wanted to show you guys what this shoe is all about. So this is the Nike Dunk Frankenstein. First thoughts here, just looking at the shoe. This isn't my first view. I did try them on a little bit early when I first got them in because I was eager. But my initial thoughts when I first saw the shoe and opened up the packaging, wow. I mean, it just looks like a very, very solid color palette. Very, very just well thought out and put together shoe when you talk about the design of Frankenstein and how they wanted to portray Frankenstein in the shoe. Starting off just with kind of some of the Easter eggs in the shoe to represent the Frankenstein. One thing that immediately popped out to me, and really with anybody, is the shoelaces. Olive green, first of all, contrasting very well with the olive green, the back sole here, back part of the shoe. Frayed design though, that's what is special about the shoelace. It is more of a frayed design on the shoe. Makes it look very like old time, just like a Frankenstein look, very stitched up in a sense, but very well thought of and still durable and put together. So I really like how they did this. They do provide a pair of second laces for you, which is going to be that brown that matches the rest of that brown part of the shoe there. So that is an option if you do want to go that route. I do think, in my personal opinion, I'm going to keep the green laces on just because you do have this green part of the shoe with the bottom as well. That's going to look, just good with the rest of that shoe there. So other parts of that green too, you have the Nike signs on both sides of the shoe that are also olive green. Going to the toe wrap part of the shoe, stitched up. I do like how this was black. Very, very soft design, but very, very well put together. You can tell that each stitching was, made with thought. Whether it be by the machine or in hand, whatever they did, it was still very, very well done and durable. Another thing I wanted to point out too is these toe holes, the breathing holes in them. As you can see, these are actually not real breathing holes. These are stitched up to make it seem like they are. But again, that's part of that Frankenstein design. So I just really appreciated that. Just that little Easter egg that they put in there, that little design, because it just makes it more feel like, hey, I got a Frankenstein type of shoe. So definitely appreciated that there. When you look at the Nike swoosh on both sides, this isn't anything that's like pasted on or pressed on, nothing like that. This is actually stitched as well. So I definitely appreciate that, how they stitched on everything, that they could, and just made it just different than your typical Nike Dunk. When you look at the insole here, nothing too fancy, just black, has that green, olive green Nike symbol like the rest of the Nike is on the shoe, which I wish they almost would have done on the Nike box as well. It would have been a nice just little unboxing experience, having the box black and olive green or something like that. So again, just overall, I think they did very, very well as far as hitting it on the mark of being a Frankenstein Nike Dunk. Let's go ahead. I'm gonna get them tried on here. We'll put them on feet, and we'll see how they fit, and we'll finish up this review. All right, so we are back here with the Frankensteins on feet. As you can see, they do look very good. They feel very comfortable. I wear a size 12, and at first I thought they were a little tight, but of course, like any shoe, it just takes a little bit of walking and breaking them in to, get that comfortability back. My normal size is an 11.5, so I do recommend sizing a half up with any of the Nike Dunks. I do have some Nike Dunk SBs coming soon that I'm going to be reviewing for you guys, and I'll see if there's a difference in comfortability and fitting in that. But as far as the regular Nike Dunks go, I do recommend going a half size up for those. But again, it does just feel very good. I did loosen up the laces a little bit. If you do have a wide foot, you may want to do that. If you do want, more of that skateboarding style fit, more of that, athletic, comfortable fit, you'll go ahead and, tighten up the shoelaces a little bit. But overall, first toss of the shoe, it does feel very comfortable. I got white socks on right now. I do recommend black with these, but again, just depending on what you're wearing. The shoe itself does just look very good. Feels good.
It's very versatile too. You can style it because it's so neutral, really any kind of way.
Yes.
Black, tan, brown.
Absolutely. This suede here, very well done. It keeps that, kind of worn design in a sense, but when you feel it, you can tell it's very premium quality. This is a premium shoe. And correct me if I'm wrong, I think it retailed around $120. So for that, with these materials, when you think about the overall quality and material of the shoe, how long it's going to last you over time, that's what you're paying for. Ultimately, yes, part of the packaging, some of that stuff too, but consider when you look at the fabrics and everything of these shoes. Look at the details. If you're looking on GOAT, if you're looking on StockX, look at the details of these shoes and see how, what they're made of, and take that into consideration on how much you want to pay or how much you're willing to pay on a shoe. That is going to take into effect if you want to keep these just as a sole collector, if you're going to actually wear the shoes that you pay for. So again, guys, this is a Nike Dunk Frankenstein. I appreciate you guys tuning in. This is our second video, so we're going to get better in time, but thank you for everybody, again, just giving us a chance. Please like and subscribe this video. Please follow our Instagram, A Pair of Sneakerheads, as well. We do have some more shoes, some more concepts that we have going on that we want to display with you guys. But just look forward to working with you guys and showing off our ideas with you here in the near future. God bless.